You want it to be a hearty belch from Riz? No, we need it to be a hearty belch from Misha. No, I think it was Chris who redeemed it. I think it was Chris who redeemed it. And when he sent me what it was, I said, "Nuh-uh, that's too weird." A bit, but good thing you have your ice cold coffee. Nice. I wish I was more into coffee. Like, I'm to the point now where I can drink it and not gag, but I just never cared for it. Misha doesn't do hearty belches. She does little crackly erps. I don't know. I've heard some wild ones before. What up, dude? What up, Zeus? The one that was weird. Chris wanted for his own. Yeah, maybe. I think he sent another one too, and I just forgot. We've shown that, like, I really react well to sending me stuff when I'm not streaming, because everybody always sends me stuff when I am streaming, and I never remember. Other caffeine drinks for Riz? I don't know what you're talking about. Refreshing. What up, Samantha? How you doing? You wish you had a sound clip of your 13-second long burp? Nice. 5 streams? Uh-oh. Red Bull, Monster? I don't really do Red Bull or Monster often. Red Bull mostly because for the price and the tiny-ass can that you get, it's just too many monies. Monster, some of the flavors are okay, but the OG, I used to drink so much to where now the taste of it grosses me out. What up, Joe? Alright, what am I doing? I'm in Torment 4. Red Bull only when it's free at events? True. If I can get free Red Bull, I'm down. Or if I'm drinking it with alcohol, I'll usually go Red Bull. I'll go sugar-free Red Bull. A Discord call? Dang. We need to subpoena them for their records. Because you know they keep every voice call. I don't know if that's true. I'm speculating. But, would not be surprised if they did. Also, we just got a placeholder. We got an order. You're out of order. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Is it Lucas? You just walked for 2 hours? Dang. I did an hour earlier in my weighted ass sweats. That was oof. It's like double walking. It really was. I broke a sweat like I've never broken a sweat before. Okay, that's not true, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. What? Can I read your name? I can't. I can see it, but I don't know how it's pronounced. All right. What do we got here? Nothing I want. Nothing I want. All right. I don't know what I want to do. Nothing's whispers. Lurky. Your burp was perfectly timed and jump scared you on your FYP. Nice. Hell yeah. I mean, that's basically like, I don't think the stream can go anywhere but down from here if that's the case. I might as well just end now while I'm ahead. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Womp 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 womp. Thank you for noticing. Oh, I always notice. I notice everything except for that one thing. Is this green screen? No. Do you want it to be? You meant the couch behind me? No, the couch is real. How can I prove it? I don't know if you can see that. Just yeet some hand sanitizer, it's fine. Bow, 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 bow. Just messing with me, that was great. I mean, I aim to please. Can I play other games? I can, I'm capable of it, but I'm not going to. Not today, anyways. Where'd that goblin go? Rude. It'd be a weird thing to green screen. Pretty mountains or island. Nah, couch. Honestly, when I first moved here, if I wasn't able to get my background similar to the way that it is, I totally would have green screened my old room behind me. Just for like a day or two as a gag, but...
Killers are likely still about. If I
Bow,
can find
bow,
them,
bow, bow,
I
bow.
might learn what I need to know. The smoke from stoking the fire will attract all manner of attention.
You're gonna sub me? Do it! I appreciate it.
Get down. That's one. Get down. There's one. That's one.
You bought 2 starter decks for MTG Commander, and you're going to a game tomorrow night at a local card shop, and they said these are friendly people who are nice to newbies.
You've accomplished much.
I hope that's true. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I've like dabbled a little bit, but never got like seriously into it, and I don't remember literally anything. No, I'm just doing a Nightmare Dungeon. I honestly could not care any less about the tower right now. Like, I think it's a fine mode. Once it has rewards, I'll be into it, but right now, just feels pointless to me. Do I ever play with others? Occasionally. Most of the time I play solo, but when there's like actual content that sounds fun to do in groups, like we did a bunch of Dark Citadel runs. I used to do Infernal Hordes and stuff in groups pretty often. Towers for the players who got lucky with gear, or just competitive people in general. Like, I've never been competitive. I don't care about leaderboards. Like, if there were rewards for hitting certain tiers or whatever, like they said that there probably will be when it fully releases, then I'm down for it. Like, I'm down to push myself to see if I can get rewards. But if it's just for leaderboards, yeah, I don't care. What drops the best gear now? Pits, Nightmare Dungeon, Helltide? I mean, it seems like most people just spam layer bosses these days. Like, even the pit, like the pit's mostly for leveling your glyphs at this point. But like the best experience comes from layer bosses. You get a ton of loot from layer bosses. But my recommendation is always just play what's the most fun for you, because if you're just going to burn out on content you don't enjoy, that's no fun. You're trying the game out. You're currently trying the Cracklin build. You can't get required something. So I haven't looked at Makuna's build specifically. But what are you trying to find? Piece of the chest you're supposed to open? Pieces of the chest you're supposed to open. Do you know which chest? I'm guessing that's one of the layer boss chests. Like, what item are you trying to get? The Infernal Hordes chests? Because the Infernal Hordes, for those, you just need so much ether, which you get from killing monsters during Infernal Hordes. Like, if you're talking about Bartuk, he requires 666. And then the chest behind him is like 400. Where am I from? I live in California. Asadera. Let me check. Esadora, that's what it is. It's, you can go to Lord Zir. So he's in this symbol over here, the Darkened Way. Go there and then go into the Ancient Seat and fight that guy. So you'll need 12 Exquisite Blood. And those, I believe, if I remember correctly, the best way to get those is farming Helltide. I think well, normally the Blood Maiden, but this season I guess it would be, what, Asmodan? No, not Asmodan. Duriel. Duriel's there. Like, just completing the quest in Helltide or summoning Duriel then? Like, Duriel just himself should drop it. So whether you... I don't remember if you need to summon him or if you can just be there when other people summon him. It's been a while since I've farmed them specifically. But, like, honestly, just regular elites, in like, anywhere in the game have a chance to drop the boss mats. So just the more stuff that you kill, the better your chances are to get them. You can also join groups if they're running bosses. Asmodan drops a lot? That's true. Yeah, you can go down to Asmodan down here, and he does drop a bunch of all the boss mats. I don't need that. Meowdy, what up, Quakes?
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon. Solid bits here.
Nahantu's never a bad place to farm. True. No problem.
Moo!
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do... I don't even know what I should be doing on this character yet. So let's just do something.
Be ready.
Negative temperature got you today? Do you love it? Do you enjoy seeing your own breath? Am I running the same build? Yes. Well, I'm running Cracklin Energy, but I'm using the version from Max Roll. I'm not using Makuna's version, but they're probably similar. Honestly, Makuna's version's probably stronger. It usually is, but the Max Roll one's usually pretty easy to follow. It's better than Florida, but it was the first time where I was like, damn, I don't want to be outside. I went outside for a while yesterday. Was there a new season? A couple weeks. It was about a month ago. We're very mid-season right now. Although I do suspect we're probably going to get a campfire not too long from now, about season 12. Unless they're not doing a PTR, then it might be later. But they've been doing PTRs pretty regularly, so I assume we'll be getting one. Unless this close to an expansion, their priorities are shifted. Especially because, like, we still don't know if season 12 is going to be a short one or if the expansion is launching mid-season. If it does end up being a short one, maybe it's going to be a relatively nothing season, and so they don't plan on doing a campfire. Maybe their focus right now is just on the tower. I don't know. Well, the tower and the expansion. The closer we get, the more excited I get about it. I hope I'm not hyping myself up too high. What's the highest pit I've done with my Sork? Like, on this Sork, not high, because I'm on hardcore on this character, and I haven't been in Torment 4 very long. My Paladin, I guess, like 103 or 105 or something, but on the Sork, yeah, I haven't pushed too high. I think this is what, 55? I might have done a little higher than this, but I have not been pushing it at all. They'll add rewards on the mid-season patch. I don't think we're gonna get a mid-season patch, but they did say that the tower is gonna be having, like, it's gonna be resetting every 2 weeks, so it could have rewards on one of the upcoming resets. But who knows? Down to the last 10 levels to go. Good luck. But yeah, like, the closer we get to the expansion, like, in my YouTube comments and stuff, it seems like most people are the most excited about the other new class. But for me, I'm all about the Herodric Cube and the Talisman. Like, that's all I care about. I want to know what we can do with items. Like, the new class will be fine. I'm sure I'll play it, but that's not what gets me excited.
Better than starting from nothing.
What up, Sean? How you doing? Bow, 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 bow. Alright, we can push a little bit. We can go to, what, 60?
Do you really believe your
Torchlight update looks crazy today. So much grittier. Yeah, I wanted to, like, really get back into that one. But after playing through the same content that I've done 5 times, I'm just like, I'm kind of bored. If I was going to play a non-Diablo game today, it probably would have been back to PoE. But, meh. I'm still debating. This coming Thursday, upcoming Thursday, is the No Rest for the Wicked co-op update. And I'm kind of thinking I kind of want to play it again, despite everything. I agree, fuck that guy. But the game is so much fun, and I'm not gonna punish myself. Just started playing again, doing Barb. What do you think the expansion's worth for Paladin? Or do I think it's worth it for just the Paladin? That depends on your feeling, like your feeling towards the Paladin. But there's so much more than just the Paladin. We're getting a second new class. We're getting a bunch of crafting. We're getting new endgame stuff. Like, I think it's gonna be pretty hype. Go with no rest. PoE 2 people are just coping now. Uh-oh. You swap to the Tower Pally build. The Paladin single target sex. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just do not care at all about the tower right now. Do we know what the second class is? Not yet. My guess is that we're going to find out in February based on the roadmap. But they have not confirmed anything yet. Believe me, once we know, I will be making videos about it. Demon Bear is pretty good. Yeah, so I was doing Fire Bear. I haven't gotten the item that turns me into a demon, but it's been pretty strong either way. Yeah, I'm not sure what coping we're talking about either. Like, it seemed like people were unhappy at first, but it seems like people are pretty chill now. So Moxie coming back to D4 and some of the chat is disgusted with the economy of oh, yeah, the economy's a little broken. I don't really care. Like, I play mostly SSF. Like, I might buy an item or two, but for the most part, I do not care. I think most of these games are more fun if you play SSF. That's why I'm excited that Diablo is doing a self-found mode. Economy's always borked. This season it's worse than normal. But yeah, I agree, it is always borked. But like, honestly, so I know people have been talking about SSF because they did confirm SSF is coming for this game, but like, I don't know if it's going to be SSF or just SF. It might just be self-found, but you can still play with other people. But you just can't trade. Remains to be seen. But yeah, once SSF comes out, I will probably only play that. No, that's not true. I probably won't. I'll probably continue playing regular and just continue playing solo most of the time. Crazy you can hit for 85 trillion running through pit, and bosses you struggle with to hit 1T. That's weird. That is weird.
See some steel you need.
Okay, so that went fine. I was very autopilot brain off, so we could probably go a little higher. Can I do a 65? Do I push it? Sure. What's the worst that happens? I die? You know what that means? Back to the beach, baby. Just don't stand in the red puddles. But yeah, between the new crafting stuff and like getting an SSF mode and finally getting loot filters and like all that stuff, like the fact that they're introducing a loot filter makes me think they're doing crazy stuff with crafting. Or just itemization in general. And we know we're getting major shifts to the itemization because of the change to no passives on the skill tree anymore. So like itemization is going to have to change pretty dramatically. And I'm really like, because I was looking the other day at all the different classes skill trees, and I never realized how heavy the Necromancer passive tree is, or Necromancer skill tree is of passives. Like there's so many passives on that board. What do the loot filters do again? So we don't know how they're going to work in Diablo 4 yet, but in other games, it just makes it to where you can like make it hide certain loot so you never see it. And then like other loot, like stuff that's really good for your build, it'll like show it in a fancier font, or like it'll have like sound effects play or make different colored beams pop up and stuff. But we don't know how Blizzard is implementing it yet, other than the fact that they're doing it. Skill tree will now look like a tree. It won't. It's still going to look mostly the same, but they took the passives off, and they're adding a bunch of new branches to every skill. So there's going to be way more choice. Like, every skill can go up to 12 points, and instead of just picking, like, between two options, you're going to be able to pick 3 different things. And you have, like, 3 options, 2 options, and 2 options. So, like, way more choice there. Hype with the new skill combos. What do you mean when you say skill combos? Now we can mix. Okay. Yeah. So we saw a few examples in the trailer. You'd like it if they did an overlay on the map like D2. People have been asking for that since the game first launched, and they've been kind of against it. But it's always possible. If people ask long enough, maybe they'll give in. But I know people wanted that since the first beta. Yeah. So yeah, the gameplay trailer, it showed a lightning incinerate. It showed frozen hydras. It showed fire quill volley, and it showed like a red orb ball lightning, which was pretty cool. It's like the first time I saw the ball lightning one, but I missed the other 3, and then I saw the incinerate, and then I'm like, wait, there's more. There's even more in here. And I am curious, the quill volley, like with it being a fire skill, or it looked like fire, but it was like the same color as all the Jaguar skills. So does that make Quill Volley a Jaguar skill? That could be cool. And like, those are like the visual examples of what skills can, like what we can do to change the skills. But I'm sure there's going to be other stuff too. But like what? But like what? You want that? Seriously? Okay. Yeah, we handled that just fine also. really should change my Paragon board to actually put in glyphs. Is this them competing with PoE 2? I think so. I think that they realize they need to take bigger swings to try to compete because they're tired of hearing PoE 2 is better than D4 all the time. I'm sure they will still do things more simply. But I do hope that they make some changes to give us more depth. I think the game needs it. Like, depth doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to give more depth. Whoop, what did I just do? Just the fans of PoE 2 mainly? I mean, I definitely think that PoE does have a lot of things that Diablo needs. They don't need to do it exactly the same way, but they need some kind of answers to a lot of the systems. Like, just the crafting and the way that seasonal mechanics get turned into, like, stuff that stays in the game forever. Like, evergreen stuff. I think Diablo needs more evergreen things. Like Infernal Hordes was a good example. Like, they're in the game forever. Escalating Nightmares, those are in the game forever. But more stuff, like Vault, should have stuck in the game. What else should have been in? Like, I would have loved to see, what were they called? The Season 6 thing. The dudes that we fought in the overworld, and then they dropped a portal, and we went in the portal. What were those things called? I'm drawing a blank. Realm Walkers, thank you. Okay, I have 198 points. Okay, I was waiting till I got to 200. Close enough. Man, the auto assign points doesn't do what I want it to do. Alright, so we need to go here. This needs to be Tactician. Is that right? That looks right. Yeah. How am I doing it? Doing what? The auto-assigning points? So, if you're on mouse and keyboard, you can just like point at a node and control click it, and it'll auto path to it. But it always takes like just like the shortest path. It doesn't always take the most efficient route. But I guess if you're going in like straight lines, it's pretty effective. So like if I want to go up to here, I can just control click it. And if you're on a controller, you just hold the button down on it that you would use to normally assign points. It's pretty handy. Yeah, I don't know when they added that. But it was kind of like a oh shit moment when I found out about it. I was like, what? No way. Boop, boop. Then we go, boop. And then this is Eliminator. You're playing kind of a while and didn't know that? Yeah, I've been playing since the game came out, and I didn't know until like 2 weeks ago. I had no idea. And from my YouTube comments, it seems pretty clear that most people had no idea. What class do I play? So my main is Sork. This season I started Sork, or I started Paladin, but now I'm playing a Sork. You want donuts? Donuts sound good. I haven't had a donut in a while. I think donuts might be like my favorite snack. If it's not, it's definitely in the conversation. I've absolutely put down a full box of 12 donuts before. I didn't feel so good afterwards, but I've definitely done it. Okay, so we need charged here. And did I forget to put a glyph in? Yep, that one. You playing Spearborn right now? Top 3 in leaderboards? Hell yeah. Yeah, I've never been super competitive, so I didn't really personally care about the leaderboards. But I know a lot of people are digging it. That's not the right board. Destruction, okay. So obviously my next couple points are going here. Although I think I might have put in 1 point too many because I should have been 1 point closer. What did I do? Meh. It is what it is. Whoops. Sponsored by Rockstar? Oh, you know it. Honestly, though, I've been working on a pitch to get sponsored by either Rockstar or Ghost. I would love it. I would love it. I just gotta actually send it to one of them. All right. Let's get back in there. We'll go 67. Oh, something came up. Not actually, but it felt like it was going to. Riz, you're gross. Burp number 2. What up, Schwabbits? How you doing? Chilling a game and just ate tacos for dinner? Hell yeah. What kind of tacos? Tacos sound good. I'm doing pretty good. Just vibing. It's been a productive weekend. But I needed to get some gaming in. Some easy tacos filled with beef meat? Nice. I believe that's what we would call white people tacos. It's one of my specialties. Bow, 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 bow. Forgot to buy anything else, just the tacos, then you fill them with your chili you already had. Ooh, chili. Ooh, yes, please. That sounds wonderful. Chorizo taco sounds good. I got some chorizo in the fridge right now that I got for free because, like, 4 or 5 days ago, I ordered groceries and, like, I had it delivered because I don't have a car right now. And they accidentally delivered my groceries and somebody else's. So that was surprise chorizo. I was like, hell yeah. I mean, I order chorizo often enough to where I'm like, all right. That was unexpected. I reached out to the store. I'm like, do you guys realize that you gave me like a bunch of other shit? They're like, oh yeah, my bad. You can keep it. It's so wild living in a state now where you can drive 3 hours and be the complete opposite side of the state. Yep. Welcome to the Midwest. I guess there's a lot of states that are like that, but pretty much all of them in the Midwest. Drive 3 hours in Florida, you still had 3 hours before you got to the border? Yeah. Yeah, I think California is what, like 11 hours, like top to bottom or something? Crazy. East to west isn't so bad, but north to south is, oof. Chorizo breakfast taco sounds even better? Yeah. Yeah. Chorizo for breakfast is so good. Chorizo breakfast pizza? I've never had it, but that sounds good. I would 100% put that in my mouth. Have it at Casey's? I don't know what Casey's is, but sounds good. You're from Cali? It's rough? Yeah. I mean, I don't really go anywhere, so I don't really care, but... Oh, it's gas station? Okay. Gas station chorizo pizza. Breakfast pizza. That sounds scary. It's probably delicious, but it sounds like instant diarrhea. Someone say gas station pizza? Yeah. Strongly recommend looking at Casey's. It's like Quick Trip and Wawa. I've never been to any of those. I might have been to a Quick Trip before. That sounds vaguely familiar. Time to befriend the porcelain gods? Yeah, no kidding. Twigs, that is 100% how I feel about In-N-Out. Well, okay. It's not that it's bad. It's just that it's so highly overrated that it, like, makes me angry. Like, it's fine, but it is nothing special, and people talk about it like it's heaven. I haven't seen you in a while, but I remember you share the same birthday as you and your dad. Hell yeah. What am I doing right now? This is a Pit 69. Nice. We're working on leveling up my hardcore Stork right now. Yeah, we're doing hardcore. I started the season softcore Paladin, but after that I was like, alright, we need to spice it up. In-N-Out's really good if you've never heard of it. I think In-N-Out's really good if you've never experienced burgers with flavor. Like, it's good as far as it's affordable and it's fresh, but there's nothing exciting about the food. Like, they don't even have bacon on their menu. And the fries are crap. I've heard that apparently if you get the fries well done, they're better. But, so not McDonald's, true. However, honestly, I feel like you get more flavor out of McDonald's. Not much, but I'd rather have McDonald's burger than In-N-Out. Yeah. Like, maybe not like a regular cheeseburger, but like, if you get like, you know, like a double quarter pounder or something with some bacon on it, hell yeah, sign me up. Just, you know, plan to be a little closer to the toilet if you do it. Rather, oh, Five Guys is great, but Five Guys, it's like you get a burger, fries, and a drink, and like you spent like half your paycheck. Yeah, Five Guys is fantastic. It's just so expensive. Burger King Whopper's underrated. Burger King in general, I think, is underrated for the burgers. I think for the chicken, they're ass, but for the burgers, they're pretty good. I used to be very anti-Burger King, and then one day somebody offered me a free burger. I'm like, oh shit, this is way better than I remembered. So I don't know if they changed something or if my taste just grew up, but Five Guys, you need a small loan? Yeah, Five Guys is crazy expensive. It's good, but it's not that good. That's why, like, generally, if I'm looking for a quick burger, I'll go, like, for like a fast food burger, I'll go to Rally's, because it's like similar to Five Guys for like half the price, and their fries slap. The Rodeo Burger slap. Do they still have the Rodeo Burger? Because I know they got rid of it for a while, and I thought I heard them say that they brought it back, but I haven't been. But yeah, that's what I used to get as a kid. Bacon King. That's usually what I get. When I was doing keto hardcore, I would get 2 Bacon Kings with no bun. Wendy's have the best bacon on their burgers. Oh, I used to live off the Baconator. They brought it back last year. Nice. Love the Impossible Whopper. I've never tried it. Not a veggie burger fan, but it slaps. Did you like get one by accident one time, or what happened? How did that happen?
Sanctuary is my canvas.
Baconator for you is better than what? Oh yeah, the Baconator is great. Okay, when they unlock the camera, it messes with me so bad, especially on hardcore. Nom 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 nom. Cookie? A smash burger lover? I do like me a good smash burger. There's a smash burger place not too far from me. I've been there a couple times. You were just feeling adventurous? Interesting. If I was feeling adventurous, a veggie burger is not the direction I would go. Or an Impossible Burger. What is that? Soy? I don't even know. Soy protein burger? Yeah, that makes sense.
How shall I guide my hammer? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
It is done.
It would kill your wife? Oh boy. She probably shouldn't have that then. I heard it was good from others, so you were like, YOLO, you did not regret it? Interesting. Allergic to soy? That'll do it. I'm allergic to a few things, but nothing's like, I'm not like deadly allergic to anything. Just like, it might give me bumps. I remember when I was a kid, I had a really bad allergic reaction to ragweed. And like, my entire face swole up like a raspberry. Just like little bumps everywhere. It was creepy. My mom was freaking out. I was maybe 12. Didn't realize how much stuff has soy in it until she got diagnosed. I believe it. Man, I'm not getting any of the legendary sigils. Did they nerf the drop rate on them? Or was that only during the Treasure Goblin event?
Defenders of Sanctuary at your
I don't even know.
fingertips. I
Wouldn't kill her, but she would not be very well after. That's fair. That's like my friend Emily with eggs. Being allergic to eggs is wild to you? So much stuff I use egg for? Yeah, same. But I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way about soy. It's like, really? How can you be allergic to that? It's like being allergic to water. It's just like, it's in so many things. But yeah, when I was young, I was diagnosed as allergic to, well, my mom tells me that I was allergic to chocolate and strawberries. And like, strawberries, I believe. But chocolate? Did she just not want me eating chocolate? Because I eat it, I eat it now just fine. I eat strawberries now just fine too. But you had surgery on your tailbone. After that, you realize how much your body depends on it? On your tailbone? Is it like a balance thing, or? That does not sound like a fun surgery. Isn't a true chocolate allergy like one of the rarest allergies? Oh, I have no idea. More of a pain thing. You can tell what part of your body engaged the muscles around it. Ooh. Gotcha. Was that recent or was that a while ago? Hopefully you're doing better now. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. My mom didn't want me to eat chocolate? Yeah, probably not. I should ask her about that. What skill is that? So I'm playing a Crackling Energy Sorc, which basically just uses like all of the lightning spells. Mom's like, love to gaslight after the fact. I mean, at this point, I think if that was the case, she'd probably own up to it if I asked her straight up. Probably. You saw your dealers out in front of Walmart yesterday. Your dealers? Care to elaborate? The scouts are back? Yeah. Girl Scout cookies? Those sound good too. I swear though,
My hammer sings.
like those things are getting more expensive and you get less per box. And it's really sad. But what was it? It was a couple years ago. One of my friend's daughters was doing Girl Scout cookies. And I must have bought 20 boxes. And they did not last very long. Hate to say it, but Girl Scout cookies are the in and out of the cookie world. I like some of them. They're not worth the cost, but I do like them. depending on what region you're in, either the peanut butter patties or the tagalongs. So good. So good. $6 for 15 cookies and the caramel delights. Are they only $6? I could have sworn they were more when I ordered them. Maybe they were. Maybe it was just because I ordered so many. The Walmart brand of Thin Mints. I've never been a big chocolate mint guy. What up, Jake? How you doing? Like, I like chocolate and I like mint separately, but I don't like them together. It just makes me feel like I just ate chocolate while brushing my teeth. I'm not into it. They're kind of shady though? Probably. Different levels to them now, like 6, 8, and 10. Interesting. You know, like Andes? No. Like I said, chocolate by itself, great. Mint by itself, great. Together, fuck that. They're a little bit better if you freeze them. But still, nah. Ever had spicy chocolate? Oh, have I? Back in 2020, I was doing a subathon, and I ordered a thing called Burner Bliss chocolates. I don't know if they still sell them, but they were like 15 million Scoville. Let's just say I did not eat all of them. I definitely took like a 45-minute break in the middle of the stream to vomit. That's a big thing in Brazil and South America, is it? Oh, I don't know. Probably. Instead of getting 2 for $10, you can get 4 for $20. That would sell me. That would sell me. Ghost pepper anything? I like ghost pepper in like reasonable amounts. Kind of want to make a Sork? Do it. Sorks are fun. Sork's the best class. End of discussion. What? Dubai chocolate can go to hell? I'm gonna need you to, I'm gonna need you to unpack that one. But seriously, Quigs, what shouldn't go to hell? Just so I know. Because, like, the list of things that should go to hell is getting increasingly larger. I need to know what shouldn't go to hell. Sorks on Expansion 2 is the best? Maybe. Maybe. But I can almost guarantee I will not be starting the expansion with Sork. Gotta play the new thing, whatever it is. Unless it just sounds hella stupid. What class could they announce that I would just be like, nope, not playing that? I know. I figured it out. Necromancer. Oh, wait, that's already in the game? Shit. If it is an Amazon, I would play an Amazon. I would play an Amazon. I don't think it's gonna be Amazon. A Walking Dead? A zombie? You'll be starting as an Artificer? I like it. Maybe a Demon Hunter? A lot of people think it's gonna be a Demon Hunter. I don't think so, but it's possible. I just think there's way too much overlap with the Rogue already. I would be very surprised if they went Demon Hunter. Unless it's just a completely different take on what a Demon Hunter is. Play as Diablo in his Wanderer form? I mean, for all we know, somebody in the world already could be Diablo, and we just don't know it yet. It's going to be a caster class? I think it's going to be a willpower-based caster, probably. They've released 2 melee? Yeah. Have you read Dungeon Crawler Carl? 1, I don't know how to read. 2, I have no idea what that is. Has D4 ever said will ever... Wait. Has D4 ever said if we'll ever LOL Diablo? I'm guessing that means fight Diablo or see Diablo. They have not. When they were asked in a recent live stream, they joked saying he's on vacation or something like that. But I'm pretty sure they're just saving him for the final expansion. Audiobook then, because it rules. I've tried to get into audiobooks even, and I don't know, it doesn't stick in my brain. Reading your comments, I can't read. When I say I can't read, I don't mean I physically can't read words on a screen. It's that nothing sticks. Like, if I try to read a book, by the time I get to the end of page 3, I don't remember what was on page 1 at all. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Fuel you need.
Since they said he's on vacation, that means Diablo is still in the game. They're just cooking it. I think so. I mean, I think there's zero chance that they're planning on not having Diablo. I think the only way that we don't get Diablo is if they are planning him for the final expansion or whatever, and then the game flops so hard for whatever reason in between now and then that like they just decide to can the game. ADD. I was diagnosed with ADHD, but I've tried several different meds and nothing helped. So.
You ask.
Fans just mentioned a lot of people want Diablo. They want him now. And I'm just like, why do you care when we get him as long as we get him? Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, like, just pretend something else is Diablo and say you're fighting Diablo. Who cares? My prediction for the new class. So I've put out a couple of videos talking about it. My original prediction was the Oracle, because Skovos is the homeland of the Oracles and the Amazons. We've already had Amazons before. Let's get something new. Let's try Oracle. They would fit in with the Willpower class since we only have one. But since then, I put out another video saying, maybe not. Maybe the Amazons and Oracles are going to be the new mercenaries. I have no idea. We're all just guessing. You want Mother again? You're so sorry we side with Mephisto? Well, Lilith is coming back in the next expansion, and we're teaming up with her. They should rename the game Mephisto 4? Nah. I do think after we take out Mephisto, I think that Bale will come back, possibly Bale and Diablo. That is my prediction. Like, I would not be surprised if after killing Mephisto, we get a crazy cutscene that is the return of Bale and Diablo in this upcoming expansion. That would be sick. That would be super, super, super sick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Bale next too, because I think they're gonna at this point they might as well. They're not gonna release Diablo in the middle and then have Bale after that again. There's just no way. But so I think Bale will be next and then Diablo. Okay, what am I looking at? I need to know what I want on an offhand. Life on hit, crit int. Max life damage. So I guess I roll off the crit damage to try to get life on hit. They should do different tiers of hell like in Dante's Inferno. So that's the limbo and lust and gluttony and all that stuff. We need Cracklin Energy to zap. Give it to me. No! Can't wait for Tyrael and Lorath to reunite. $19.9%? Heck. Give me the GA. Give it to me. Come on. It's a perfect roll. Do I just stick with that? Oh, wait. Never mind. It did get the GA. Wait. Oh, okay. It was 20. I'm like, why is it only 30? Never mind. Dumb. All right. You pre-order the next book? The novel or the graphic novel? Novel. The prequel to the expansion? Hope it's good. You'll have to let me know. Yeah, there's a comic? Okay. What's the best roll on that? I kind of hate that when it's already upgraded, you can't see what the rolls are on these. So I don't know if that's a good roll or not. I don't think so. I think what you're talking about is what I was thinking. I think.
Fashion this into
I don't know things.
exquisite.
Do I sanctify this guy? Oh, and definitely not until I finish masterworking it. All right. Yeah, I'll do it. Just not yet. Not yet. You know, with the mysterious February on the roadmap, what if they just went nuts and they're like, you know what? We're gonna give you some of the expansion features early. We're just gonna patch them in now. Have fun. There's no chance, right? They just give us fishing early. Also, fair warning. Once fishing is in the game, there is a great chance that I will buy a fishing outfit and do full-ass fishing streams where I do nothing but fish the entire stream. I hope you guys are ready for that. Same. And you can fish gear. So, based on the survey that they put out last year, they made it sound like they were looking at fishing as a collector's only thing, not for actual in-game power. Whether that's still true, we don't know. But that was their original planning. But I still think if they add something like that in there, maybe we have to fish up something for the cow level. Cow King's Crown you can fish? Maybe.
Fresh whisper joins the swarm. I am not finished.
That was difficult.
I will return.
Hmm. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, this is Crackling Energy. Yep. Bow, bow, bow.
Greetings.
Alright, so
How shall I guide my hammer?
I do like the GA and movement speed, but what do we want on boots? Oh no, we need Estus eventually. What staff do I have? I'm using Orsavane.
What's still got some good in it?
That's the spirit. Hello, bastard. Hello, Sheriff. Too bad, friend.
Club. I'm pretty good. How you doing? Mommy? Wait. Jordan, I'm not your mom. Unless... You have no quests? What, so tell me what have you done? Like, are you playing the base game? Are you playing the expansion? Did you just do the campaign? Have you done seasonal things? Like, tell me where you're at. Tell me what you've done. But yeah, eventually you will run out of quests, for sure. Do I play PoE 2? Absolutely. Oh yeah. I've been playing a Smashy Fire Bear. And I'm thinking about trying a Sork next. Do you do side quests? I did them once when the game first came out, but not so much anymore. Looks good now. You didn't play D4 for a long time. Back to D3 now since December season. I played that season for a couple days, but yeah, D4's been it's a lot better than it used to be. Did I want help running pits? Not especially. I'm playing on hardcore right now, so generally when I play hardcore, I'm afraid to group. Is it as developed as D3, or would you say only D4 again when the new story content hits? I mean, I feel that way more so in D3 than I do D4. I feel like in D3 you're done with a season after a couple days, whereas in D4 there's at least a couple weeks worth of content for you. But I mean, that's always going to be different from person to person. There's no yellow things for the normal quest. They aren't coming up, and is Vessel of Hatred. So yeah, eventually so yellow... the yellow quests are the regular campaign. The purple quests are priority, and then if they're like the greenish color, that means they're seasonal. If you're out of yellow quests, did you already fight the big dog thing? The Harbinger of Hatred? In terms of endgame, do you prefer D4 or PoE2? I feel kind of the same way about both of them, to be honest, in that I have fun with both of them, but I get bored of both of them after a couple weeks. What's that? Oh. I mean, that's towards the end of the campaign. So, if you haven't... The only thing I can think of, if you're not seeing any more campaign quests, is it's possible you accidentally skipped the rest of the campaign and now you're in seasonal mode. Because I have heard of people accidentally doing that. But without being able to see it, it's kind of hard to tell exactly. You just noticed they released the Paladin and no story. That's why you put it off to the side till now. So the Paladin was the pre-order bonus for the expansion. I do think that there's a good chance we get more story once the expansion actually goes live on April 28th. But that has not been confirmed yet. But the Paladin is out now, and we're going to be getting another class when the expansion actually drops.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 428 it is then. You'll look D4 then. So I would pay attention though. I wouldn't tune out completely until then, because I do expect some like information drops leading up to it, and I think it's going to end up being on 427 because they like to do global releases, which makes me think it'll drop the evening of the 27th. Do you get Pally if you don't pre-order when the expansion comes out? As long as you buy the expansion, you will get the Paladin, but you do need to buy the expansion to play it. Doesn't matter if you pre-order or not, but you do need to buy it. Same with the other class. Alright, what are we doing? I missed a world boss, didn't I? Shit! Probably 15 minutes ago. I remember seeing it and being like, I need to hit that up. You're just playing dungeons now, but they're so easy because there's no campaign. So like when you look at your world map, what do you see here? Like, do you see these? Like, do you see whispers? Because I think those unlock after you finish the campaign. So if you accidentally skipped the campaign, those would start showing up. Like these symbols. You miss gaming? Uh-oh. Anthony? Get the water bottle. This game makes you LOL. Why? Because it's so good? I know that's what you're going to say. No, only teleports, purple quests, season quests, and dungeons. So if you're seeing seasonal quests, I'm guessing you accidentally skipped the campaign. Because I don't think you would see a seasonal quest and... Wait, seasonal quests are like the teal color. Purple quests are priority quests. I'm not sure what that was in response to, but we don't know what the second class is officially yet. Could be Oracle. Could be. So, and how do you reset it? So, if that is what happened, and you want to finish the campaign, unfortunately, you would have to start over. Because there's not a way to go back to the campaign if you skipped it. Oh, you're talking PoE builds. Got it. Got it. I must have missed the context for that. There's no other way? Not that I know of. There's cities you didn't go to? Yeah, I'm not sure. Can anyone think if there's an easy way to tell whether or not someone skipped the campaign? Does it show anywhere? Like, if you push J, it'll pull up the journal? Like, what does it say in there? Like, it's just... Like, just blue ones, green ones, purple ones, no yellow? I can't think of any other explanation. PoE Druid is the first taste of anything close to melee. Gotta say, PoE Nail Druid. PoE Druid's so much fun. I've been having a blast with mine. Haven't picked up this game in a minute. Should you buy the pass now or wait for the new season? So, when you say pass, do you mean the battle pass or do you mean like the expansion? I'd say it would show you the main quest. You think those are orange in D4? Yeah, they're like a yellowish, yeah. I think so too. That's why I'm thinking he probably accidentally skipped it. Expansion. So unless you're dying to play the paladin, I would just jump in without it for now. And see if you like the changes, because they've made massive changes to the game. But it's a lot of fun now. And if you like the way that it feels and you're excited about the new shit, then pick up the expansion. Or if you're just dying to play paladin, then do it. Pull the trigger. I think it's going to be worth it. I think the expansion is going to be great, but I'm biased. Some people use the word shill. You wish PoE2 had a name generator? I'm sure Google has one. Just whatever your character is, just name it Cantaloupe. Is Paladin busted like Spiritborn was? It is definitely the strongest class this season, but it's not as busted as Spiritborn was. As for someone who stopped D4 after Spiritborn dropped, should you return? So I would say the same thing. If you've bought the expansion, if you already own it, try it. Install it. It's free. Like, if you already own it, you don't have to pay anything. See how you like it. But I definitely think it's worth installing and trying out the new stuff, because they've changed up the game significantly. Like, don't just blindly buy the expansion, but I would try it and see if you enjoy it. I think that some of the changes were really good. You stopped because D4 DLC because it became a money pit. PoE2 grabbed you because it's all free. So you'll still have to pay for expansions, but beyond that, the only thing you have to pay for is cosmetics. So, like, just don't buy cosmetics and you're good. Like, I was doing the math. If you break Diablo down, because like it's a seasonal game that we're getting new content every 3 months or whatever, but like the expansions are coming out roughly every year and a half. So if you figure out that like the base price of the expansion divided by 18 months, that's $2.20 a month. I don't think that's too bad. Spent 80 for D4, then Spirit Drop, you had to spend more? Yeah, 40 bucks, yep. 40 bucks every year and a half though. Like hell. Skip 1 Dr. Pepper a month, you should be good. I get that PoE feels better because it's totally free, but, well, after you buy the early access if you're into that, but I don't know, for as big of a studio as they are, I think it's reasonable. Would I like it to be cheaper? Sure, but I don't think it's crazy. If they sold the expansions for $80 too, then I would be like, alright, hold up. Hold up. Like, originally people were talking about Vessel of Hatred was going to be $100, and then when it came out, announced for $40, people were still acting like it was like $100. I'm just like, did you guys not look at the price? I don't know. Now, I do wish they would let you buy it with your platinum that you earned from the seasons. I didn't see an option for that. That would be nice. Like, it would be cool if they let you earn enough platinum over the course of an entire expansion that if you spent none of it, you'd be able to buy the next expansion with that. I think that would be cool. But at the end of the day, they're a business. They're out to make money. You do kind of miss your Blight Necromancer, but you think they took the ring out, you need it. I'm pretty sure Blight's still a popular build. I've never been a big Necro guy, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Shadow Blight is one of the more popular Necro builds. So Tower was disappointing. No rewards or items. Yeah, so I agree with you for now. We know that there will be rewards. Right now, they're just beta testing it. But I agree. Because there's no rewards, I feel no incentive to run it. Really, the only people that it's for right now are people who want to test it for Blizzard or people who are highly competitive. I am neither of those things. Like, I'll test, but I'll test content that I actually enjoy. I'm not going to grind the tower just to test it. I'm not analytical enough to even know what I'm doing. Like, as far as, like testing things. Do you agree with Platinum over distance for season? Yeah. I mean... So... I don't know how much... We would need, like, 222 Platinum per month, which would be 666 Platinum a season, which I think is what they give you for free anyways, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm sure that they have teams over there that crunch all the numbers and look at all the stats, and they figure, like, all right, this is how we're gonna make our game as profitable as it can be, and it is what it is. But as long as they don't start selling power, whatever. Do I play any fighting games? When I was younger, I played a lot of, like, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, but I haven't in a long time. Like, I played, like, Street Fighter 2 and, like, Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. Like, that was the last ones I played. That's not true. I have played a little bit of some of the later ones, but those were the only ones that I, like, really got into. Finish him! You came back and did a couple towers yesterday, but now you're back to PoE 2. Had to make a new character. Yeah, PoE's a lot of fun. Got hooked on Tekken again with 8. I think I played Tekken 8. Oh. I don't remember. Your 94 Chronomancer was a huge disappointment. I feel like Chronomancer's kind of always been a disappointment. Like, I know, like, Barricade was super excited to try out a Chronomancer, and he played it for a little while, but I'm pretty sure he ended up switching away from it. It's cool in theory. But the new Jin thing is pretty, like, popping off pretty hard. Stormweaver's always been really solid. You're 30 Blood Mage trying to get rushed through the campaign. You're Act 3. Gotcha. I've always liked the campaign. I like taking my time through it. I think the campaign is the most enjoyable part of PoE 2 for me, which I know is not how most people feel. Most people can't wait to be done with the campaign, but for me, that's like the highlight of it. Chrono is always more of a support slot. That makes sense. You're an endgame player? Like, I don't really, like, I like playing the endgame a little bit, but it's like, I don't understand how people get so invested. Like, it just feels like doing the same shit over and over and over. Whereas the campaign, like, at least you're getting, like, I don't know. It feels like I have a purpose. I enjoy absorbing the lore. Oh, you know me. Uh, 286 pushing to 300. Best way to level now? The layer bosses. Yeah, the pits absolutely were nerfed. Layer bosses are the best experience now. Which will probably change again next season. You need to come back to where there's like 20 days to hit 300. I've never had it in me to do that grind. It just feels way too grindy for that. I think the highest I've ever gotten was like 267.
What's left, you ask?
Asmodan Farm leveled you so much. I haven't done that. I have heard of a lot of people just like AFKing down there or actually fighting, but like a lot of people are just kind of hanging out down there and getting free levels. Okay, is this any good? Not really. Not really.
Greetings. How shall I get
Alright,
my
what did I was working the offhand. Boom. Oh yeah, that's the one I want. You rubber banded your trigger so you didn't get booted and max season rewards in 2 hours. I've heard of people doing that. One person on Reddit claims that they got banned for that. I don't believe it. I think they were running a script or something. But somebody did claim they got banned for it. Okay. I think it's time to sanctify it. Chat.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. They bought items or running script? I think so too. I think so too. Yeah, like unless they were like manually reported by somebody and they were like watched and someone thought they were botting, but even then, I don't think they would ban without actual proof. Is Riz meeting the gear? Oh yeah. So he masterworked it. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I enchanted it. I added an aspect. I tempered it. It has its sockets. Should be good to go. So, ideally we don't get replace, but if we do, what do we want it to replace? Probably the cooldown reduction. Can it replace a temper? That would be bad. That would be bad. Send it. Okay, that's fine. Mythic incoming, you can feel it? Imagine. Nope. Distant enemies have 10% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds when they hit you. You deal 30% increased damage to... I don't even know what aspect that is. Does anybody know off the top of their head what aspect that is? Can you search that? Retribution. Okay. I mean, could be worse. Got any Bach for sale? Hardcore or softcore? Got a jet? All right, take it easy, Anthony. Softcore? I can check. I don't think so. I think I gave them all away, but I can check. I don't have any for sale, but if I have some, you could have them. But I'm pretty sure I gave them to Psychosa a couple days ago. I think I had like 2. You have a 5 passive Ami with 30 move speed from Sanctify added? That's not bad. Do I have any Bach? Yeah, no. I didn't think so. Whoops. Wrong button. Fresh out. You started Diablo 4 like 4 days ago, and I have all the mythics and uniques for your build. What's next? Plus max Paragon. In 4 days, you're saying you got everything you needed plus 300 Paragon. What hack are you using?
Moo.
I've played for an entire season and never gotten 300 Paragon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Price was 275. Yeah, like when the expansion first came out, I grinded for 3 weeks straight, and I think I got to 267. Been grinding for days straight. It's not max, but close to max. You got a prankster yesterday. When you say close to max, what do you mean by that? Because like the difference between a 270 and a 300 is wild. Like if you're 287 or something like that, they say you're halfway. It's either 287 or 284 or something like that. But even still, in 4 days, unless you're doing something fishy, I don't know. Halfway? Oh, my bad. Yeah. Like, yeah, 275 isn't even halfway yet. But 275 in 4 days is impressive. The game's on the bottom's not centered? Oh. Yep, I moved it over when I was sanctifying it. My bad. Thank you for calling that out. I really need to set it up to where, like, after I do that, it automatically goes back after a minute or two. Made 280 in 7, and you don't cheat or use anything or buy items? 280 in a week? That sounds reasonable. You gotta be grinding for it, though. My problem this season is I started softcore, and then I switched to hardcore and had to start over. Otherwise, I'd probably be like 250 or something. Did you only slept for like 10 hours in 7 days? Damn. I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing when the expansion comes out, but I know Hordes gives a decent amount of XP when you're 250 or higher. Everything else takes forever. Layer bosses is supposed to be the highest. But just sitting there and spamming layer bosses all day sounds boring. $299 to $300 takes about 3 hours of nothing but layer bosses. That's it? That seems low to me. The grind was real because you wanted to hit 300. Finally, we've been playing for 20 years or more over Diablo's history. Yeah. Yeah, I've played a lot of Diablo in my days. I wish I knew how many hours I put into each Diablo game. I'd be very curious to know. 'Cause, like, I'm sure I've played D2 the most. But between 3 and 4, I don't know, I played both a lot. I played all of them a lot. Someone filmed it for a TikTok or YouTube? Really? Huh. 3 hours seems fast. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. They must have been, like, just insta-nuking and, like, just chain spamming it. Like, not picking up any loot whatsoever. PS5 says you have 987 hours of gameplay. That's not including your PC play. Yeah, like, I know how many hours I've streamed it. I think I'm at, like, 1,600 hours streaming. But I know I've played a lot off stream also. So I would guess probably 2,000. Maybe more. Probably like 1,900. Yeah. Your druid's your main. He's a poison bear. You're building lightning sorcerer. Nice. Yeah, lightning sorcerer has always been one of my favorites. I do like the poison bear though. The pulverized bear. Oh, and I do know something about the rotting lightbringer or whatever. I know something about that I'm excited about coming up in the future. That's all I can say about that. You're at 270. It takes about 30 of the layer boss right now. Dang. Lightning Sork, Spearborn, and now Paladin. Nice. Yeah, I would say that Lightning Sork is my favorite. And then probably Barb. And then probably Paladin. And then Druid. I think. I went the wrong way. I didn't think I would like Barb. I didn't play him for a while. But then when I finally played a Lunging Strike, like Earthquake Barb, I kind of fell in love with it. I haven't played Spearborn in a while, though. I played Spearborn so much in Season 6 that I just haven't gone back to it yet.
With you, I will return.
Need to see your pally, Amy? Mine's pretty good, too. Mine's pretty good, too. Like, I normally don't go for passive amulets. Although, one thing that I saw a clip. I don't remember who posted it. I think it was Cliptus who posted it. And he was talking about how people try so hard to get amulets with a bunch of passives on it, thinking that it's going to make a huge difference in pit tiers. And people were guessing how many pit tiers, like a 5 GA amulet a 5 passive amulet would give you compared to a 0 passive amulet. People were guessing 15, 20, 30 Paragon or pit tiers. They did the math, and it doesn't even add a single pit tier. It adds like half of a pit tier. So, not as strong as people made it out to be. No, it does make a difference. Just not nearly as much as people thought. Okay. We need maces. Someday I'll get a GA Orvisane? Orsavane. Your enemy maybe jump from 120 to 125, so you know... I mean, maybe it depends on what you're using, but maybe it just gave you the confidence to do it? I don't know. What do I have for boss mats? Comes down to getting useful 3 or 4 GAs on all your gear. Yeah, that definitely makes a difference. Who drops this? Echo Varshan. I have 1. Okay. It's a whisper. We'll do it. Pally's 3 GA plus on all gear. Hell yeah. Come on! Got one. I got one. Oh, we got a Belial too.
You think you've won? This is just the beginning.
Ooh, it's a 40% too? Hell yeah. Love watching you stream, but you gotta go back and get your Blood Mage through Act 3? Well, do it! I love my Blood Mage. I played one last season. I did the Chaos Fireball. So much fun. Highly recommend if you haven't tried it. Tormento? I'm in Torment 4. Alright, I assume we're trying to hit core skills. Yep. There it is.
Use it well.
And then pluck that out of there. And then I guess we sanctify this guy too. Cast on crit comet? Hell yeah. Is that what Rax is doing? I know I was watching some creator doing the similar build. Oh. I put it in the wrong weapon.
That came apart nicely.
Following Fast AF's build because his shit's crazy AF. Nice. I'll have to check that out. Is this my current season highest level? No, I do have a paladin on softcore. This is my hardcore character.
Use it well.
He's definitely fast AF. Nice. All right, chat. Here we go. Go. Mythic? Nope. 27% increased damage while you have a barrier active. Ooh. That's kind of nice. 27% multiplicative increased damage. And I usually have a barrier up. That seems pretty good for me. Alright. Alright. Better than pretty good? Yeah. So that's this one that's conceded. Yep. Do I have that on? I thought I had that on something. No, I think I replaced it with Astoris. At least it wasn't all res. I mean, all res isn't bad. But yeah, that was better. That was definitely better. I still need a pair of Esus. Did I not find any yet? Haven't played hardcore yet. Rather not deal with the stress of character. Yeah. So, if I was just playing casually by myself, I probably wouldn't. But the fact that I already leveled a character through softcore and, you know, needed something else to do for streams, I'm like, that sounds fun. Yeah, the multiplicative is huge. Okay, so Esus. I do have a pair. Oh. I'm just sitting on them. Well, shit. Alright. What do we want to hit with this? I lost my tab. Crit. Nailed it. You have 30% of the same roll. You always have barrier. Yeah. I mean, I just use a potion and I have barrier, so that's awesome. All right, so now we go again. Huh! While unstoppable, and for 4 seconds after, you gain movement speed and unhindered. Actually, because of Esus, my crit chance increases. Oh wait, no. Yeah, my crit chance is increased by my movement speed, so that's actually huge. A lot of crit chance. I like it. I like it. But I will save these just in case I rip. I haven't... What was I waiting on for this? My brain doesn't know how to speak right now. Pally has 100 crit chance, 200 movement speed, 500k toughness. Nice. All right, we'll do 77. Justin, I'm going to give you a +8. Go get your snack. I'm the DM after all. What should you do after completing the Vessel of Hatred campaign to get to 60? Only got you to 47. So once you finish the campaign, I would probably... I mean, depending on if you're a seasonal character or not, I would probably go do the seasonal stuff. If you're not, though, I would probably just go to Helltide. Or whatever content you enjoy doing the most. If you are seasonal, I would do the seasonal stuff. Whoa. What did I just do? At some point between now and April, I do really want to do a full campaign replay. I'll probably do that in Season 12, though. Like, I'll probably start the season with the campaign replay. I'm not in any rush to get to max level or whatever, so I'll just start from scratch. And just enjoy it. What build is this? This is Cracklin Energy for max roll. I thought you started a seasonal character yesterday, but for some reason it was actually on Eternal. Whoops. Whoops. Looks fun. You want to try it? It wasn't too hard to get to put it together. And this is on hardcore, so on softcore would be really easy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's the difference between Eternal and normal? So, Eternal and seasonal. So, Eternal is like, basically, it's non-season. Your characters just persist forever. Seasonal, you have to restart every 3 months, and there's just new mechanics every 3 months. So there'll be like different powers or different activities to do, and just like new ways to play the game. So if you play a lot and you like the idea of getting a fresh start with new characters every couple months with new mechanics, then you want to do seasonal. But if you just want to play the same characters and not have to worry about restarting, then you might like Eternal better. But I definitely feel like this game is designed around seasonal players. And like, when they do major overhauls, sometimes the Eternal Realm characters do get screwed over a little bit because like it makes it to where their gear that they've worked for end up not being valid anymore, and they basically have to build their character over again anyways. Not from scratch, but at least need to farm new gear. But it's a loot-based game, so like I never really understood that complaint. Like, aren't you going to try to find better gear anyways? So your character on Eternal will just be... No, so none of them get deleted. At the end of a season, all of your seasonal characters get moved to Eternal. So Eternal is kind of like the graveyard for old discarded toys. And seasonal is like the new... like what all the new stuff is. Yeah, they never just outright delete them. They just move the seasonal ones at the end of the season to Eternal. What does this look like? Yeah, it's okay. No nap. No nap.
What's left, you ask?
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Been grinding D2R hard lately? Nice. I love D2R. I really hope that eventually we get actual new content for it, but yeah, D2 will always be one of my favorite games of all time. I'm still hoping that we get some kind of announcement for it at BlizzCon. That would be sick. And I've already said, if we ever get a new expansion for D2R, which seems very unlikely, but possible, if that ever happens, I will personally give away 5 copies. You went back? You don't think you'll stop playing it? It's top 5 favorite games of all time. It's my second favorite game of all time. So I'm right there with you. You're off to PoE. Do you add followers? I think we would get along and smash. I don't know if I'm down for smashing, but so I do play with followers occasionally, but it's pretty rare. I play solo most of the time, but every now and then. Smash game count. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. And no expansion. Hopefully more things for endgame and Time Worn and such. Oh, rune words. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that's more realistic, is new rune words. Maybe like a single new class or something. But, like, I'm just thinking, if they ever finished Act 4 and added the 3 more quests for that and added an Act 6, like, that would be so much fun. Although they would have to make sure that they do it very faithfully to the original game, unlike Mosaic. Although, I know that they said a while ago, Matt Cedarquist, who's basically the guy who runs D2 and D3 at this point, he said it in an interview when they were hyping up the Chinese servers, that they were planning on making changes to the Mosaic rune word, but they haven't announced what yet. You're 40 and very chill. We'll talk later. So you're in my age range. I got you beat by a couple years, but dumped a bunch of extra gear. Wait. PC lobbies are popping and fun. Oh, gotcha. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Take it easy, Clarence. I can't hear the name Clarence, though, and not think of the movie 8 Mile. Stamp. Stop it. Okay. Stamp it kind of makes sense with the movie, too. Considering they all worked at, like, a stamping plant. Anyways. I'm old. It is what it is. Bow, 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 bow.
Sanctuary is my canvas.
I keep pushing up the pit tiers, like, slowly, and I keep waiting to feel some, like, pushback. But I'm just, like, not having any issues whatsoever. Heard it all many times, yeah. Did you go to Cranbrook? Cranbrook? That's a private school. Fun fact, I've been to Cranbrook. I grew up in that area. I never went there, but I've been there.
Better than starting from nothing. Pot's still got some good in it.
I don't care. Okay, so what do we still need? We need pants with GA. Take it easy. Five to spark. We need temerity. Where am I? What year is it? It's 2004. And you're in the basement.
What's left, you ask?
Did you just take a nap? Did you wake up on a different planet, or what happened? You're 11? Whose basement? Exactly. Exactly. One of those naps? I know those naps all too well. How am I still not even close to this? Oh shit, Twitch, I'm not... I mean, to be fair, you didn't say years old. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. 80. I'm scared. I'm scared. Let's not die, okay? Bow, 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 bow. You're not close because of reasons? What can you do? Reasons, right? I'm sorry, what? Pardon? Wait, you wanna? Oh. Wait. I don't remember what I said. Heck! Heckity heck! I'm pretty sure that's the same problem I have when I'm reading. Just no retention. Even for things that come out of my own mouth. Sounds like Phineas singing. I'm not familiar enough with Phineas and Ferb. I know it by name, and like, I vaguely know what the characters look like, but beyond that, no idea. Yes, this is... This is Bowling for Soup. What killed me? They did the theme song? That checks out. I went to look at Spotify real quick, and I looked back and I was dead. I thought I was fine. Oh, it was hardcore. It sure was. Huh. I'm gonna have to watch that clip back and see what actually happened. Distracted driving, pretty much. You just joined after the death? Yeah, I don't know what got me. I don't know what got me. Guess you missed all the excitement? I missed it too. I looked away for half a second. Back to the beach, exactly. Belial Apparition got me? What a dick. Alright, well, I'm not going to start a new one today. So I'm going to wrap stream a little bit early today. But tomorrow, we're going back to the beach. Or maybe I just play my paladin. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.